The city has always been at the forefront of China's market economy, where Alibaba has transformed from a fairy tale character into an e-commerce miracle. These dazzling LEDs on the concrete jungle is great proof of how Hangzhou has developed over the years.
Do you see this in your city?
Touch a screen in Hangzhou, and the city responds. Blink in Shenzhen, and a skyscraper has risen. While the West talks, China builds. Smarter, faster, bigger. This isn't just urban planning. It's a new world order, coded in AI, poured in concrete, and exported globally. So, how did China make these cities of the future? Let's find out. In most countries, a city is managed. In China, it's optimized. You see, while much of the world still grapples with outdated transport systems, slow bureaucracy, and fragmented public services, China has quietly built something extraordinary: cities that think. These aren't just tech-friendly urban spaces. They are entire ecosystems woven together by artificial intelligence, sensors, and machine learning. It's the era of smart cities, and China is no longer experimenting. It's dominating. As of 2020, China had more than 900 smart city pilot projects. That's not a mistake. It's the largest smart city network in the world, more than Europe and the US combined. But the numbers only scratch the surface. What matters is how these cities function. In Hangzhou, a city once plagued by gridlock and chaotic traffic, an AI system known as City Brain now manages the city's movement in real time. Traffic congestion has dropped by 15%, emergency vehicles arrive 50% faster, and public transit flows like a digital bloodstream. How? Every camera, traffic light, and road sensor feeds data into the brain, which continuously calculates the most efficient routes. Drivers don't need to know where to go. The system already knows. This isn't just about avoiding jams. It's about replacing human guesswork with machine certainty. Now apply that same principle to water usage, waste collection, electricity grids, and even public safety, and you have a city that anticipates problems before they occur. The model is being replicated in Guangzhou, Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen, each with their digital nervous system. In Shenzhen, drones patrol the skies while facial recognition systems manage everything from subway boarding to school attendance. Even trash bins are tracked. Yes, China's trash bins are smarter than some countries' urban planning departments. But beneath this efficiency lies a new kind of social contract. With facial recognition on every corner and real-time tracking of citizens' movements, many Western observers raise alarms about privacy. Is it truly a smart city or just a surveillance city? The Chinese government sees it differently. Safety, speed, and scale outweigh the messy trade-offs of Western privacy concerns. And for many citizens, the convenience is worth the price. Beyond public services, Made in China 2025 is ensuring that smart technology penetrates factories, farms, and logistics hubs. Smart factories run on AI scheduling, predictive maintenance, and robot workers. Smart farms use satellite data, autonomous tractors, and AI-generated planting cycles. This isn't the future. It's a digital present, unfolding daily across thousands of countries. The real genius of China's smart city model is integration. In the West, data is siloed. Transport departments don't talk to police departments. Utility companies don't sync with hospitals. In China, one cloud controls it all. The result? Seamless governance. Whether it's deploying police to an area with rising unrest or redirecting traffic during a power outage, the system adapts in seconds. Critics in the West worry about centralization, about a world where government has too much control. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It works. It works better than anything the United States has rolled out. It works faster. It scales better. It delivers results that Americans only dream about. That's what makes China's smart cities so threatening. not just to tech competitors but to ideological ones, because they prove something radical. You don't need a democracy to build a better life. You need data, discipline, and a digital blueprint. And China has all three. But here's where things get truly interesting. For all the sophistication of its AI and sensor networks, a smart city is still only as good as its physical infrastructure. AI can reroute traffic, but it can't fix a broken road. It can analyze waste patterns, but it can't lay sewer pipes. Code needs to be concrete. So once China's cities learned to think, they did something even bolder. They started to build. And not just fast, but faster than anything the world had ever seen. You can process all the data in the world, but if ambulances can't reach hospitals, if cargo can't cross rivers, if power grids are outdated, the system collapses. So, China didn't just build smart cities. It built them atop the most ambitious, expansive, and rapid infrastructure development plan the modern world has ever seen. This is where China shifts from a data empire to a construction empire. Let's begin with the high-speed rail network, the spine of China's national connectivity. In just 2 decades, the country constructed over 45,000 kilometers of bullet train lines, more than the rest of the world combined. You can now travel from Beijing to Shanghai 1,300 kilometers in under 5 hours, less time than it takes to get through TSA and board a domestic US flight. These aren't ordinary trains. They're smart. Algorithms monitor vibrations, wind resistance, and passenger flow in real time. Entire stations adjust platform times dynamically. The transportation grid is as conscious as the smart city above it. This physical expansion didn't stop at the railways. Consider the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, a 55-kilometer megastructure that crosses the Pearl River Delta like a steel artery. Opened in 2018, it's the world's longest sea-crossing bridge, linking 3 of China's wealthiest and most strategic cities. The engineering alone is staggering. Underwater tunnels, artificial islands, wind-proof guardrails. But what's more remarkable is the philosophy. Nothing is too ambitious if it serves the nation's grand blueprint. Now compare this with the West. In the US, it can take 10 to 15 years just to approve a highway extension, let alone build it. Environmental reviews, lawsuits, funding gaps. These slow the process to a crawl. China, by contrast, works at a velocity that defies global norms. In Beijing, the Sanyuan Bridge, a complex highway overpass, was demolished and rebuilt in just 43 hours. Videos of the project went viral. Engineers in America and Europe watched in disbelief. This wasn't just speed. It was a new definition of what's possible. Why so fast? It's not just authoritarian will. It's technological integration. China's modular construction techniques enable buildings to be pre-assembled like Lego blocks with 92% construction efficiency, compared to 35% in the US AI simulations test every angle, joint, and bolt before a single worker sets foot on the site. Drones survey terrain. Robotic arms pour concrete. Construction isn't just manual labor anymore. It's precision software deployed in the real world. And it's not just cities getting smarter. Deserts are being reimagined, too. In the Gobi Desert, massive solar farms now stretch for kilometers, capturing energy for AI-driven urban grids. These aren't isolated panels. They're coordinated systems, integrated into regional grids that respond to consumption in real time. Wind farms are equally coordinated. Hydropower stations like Gupatan and the Three Gorges Dam don't just produce energy. They are nodes in a national smart energy network. But perhaps no project better symbolizes China's fusion of ambition and intelligence than the Three Gorges ship lift. Built alongside the dam, this engineering marvel allows ships weighing up to 3,000 tons to be vertically lifted over 113 meters. It's not just a waterway, it's a vertical port, programmed down to the millimeter. Even the buildings in China aren't ordinary. The Shanghai Tower, the second tallest in the world, twists skyward like a double helix. It's not just beautiful. It's a green skyscraper, using turbine-powered ventilation, rainwater collection systems, and dynamic glass to regulate heat. Then there's Raffles City, Chongqing, where entire towers are connected by sky bridges, forming what locals call the horizontal skyscraper. Architecture isn't art here. It's functionality at scale, designed to complement the digital systems inside. And all of this isn't for show. These structures interact with the smart systems built in Section 1. When sensors detect a rise in foot traffic in a commercial zone, smart buildings adjust airflow and lighting to optimize energy. When train stations experience overflow, algorithms redirect high-speed rail schedules. Everything is dynamic, automated, and built for volume. This is what the West still hasn't fully grasped. It's not just that China builds faster, it builds smarter. Not just bridges and towers, but platforms for future technologies, automated logistics, vertical agriculture, AI-governed roads, and self-healing infrastructure. Already, Chinese research labs are testing concrete that seals its cracks, paint that changes color to reflect heat, and roadways that wirelessly charge electric vehicles as they move. The integration of intelligent systems with physical megastructures is what makes China's development a different beast entirely. While other nations view smart cities and infrastructure as separate sectors, China fuses them into a single organism. And that's exactly what has the world's powers on edge. Because this isn't just national development anymore, it's an exportable model. And as China begins to help other countries build similar smart mega-hybrids, the balance of power may not shift through war or trade, but through infrastructure itself. Do you think China is living in the future? Let us know in the comments section. Can any country match China's speed, scale, and ambition? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: China's projects, economy, and increasing power. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.